Let me ask you something, honestly. Have you ever replied to a message instantly and then stared at your phone thinking, okay, now please reply back so I know I matter? Yeah, most of us have been there. Because no matter how independent we pretend to be, deep down we all want the same thing, to feel wanted. Not famous, not admired, not loved by thousands, just chosen by someone. And here's the part most people don't realize. This need quietly controls a huge part of your life. Why do we post stories online? Why does a single "miss you" message feel better than a motivational quote? Why does silence feel heavier than rejection? Because attention tells your brain one thing: you matter. I noticed you. That feeling isn't weakness, it's biology. As a baby, your survival depends on being wanted. No response, no attention, no connection, and your brain panics. Fast forward, now you're grown, pretending you don't care. But notice this. One compliment from your boss and you feel energized. Friends cancel plans and your mood drops. Someone chooses you and suddenly you feel confident.
Same brain, different stage. We even joke about it. I don't need anyone, but still check our phone every 5 minutes. I'm fine alone, but secretly hope someone says, "Hey, come sit with us." That's not drama. That's being human. The real problem isn't wanting to feel wanted. The problem is where we look for it. Some people chase it in relationships, staying where they're barely valued because being chosen sometimes feels better than being alone. Some chase it through work, burning out just to hear, "We need you." And some chase it online, counting likes like proof of existence. But here's the uncomfortable truth. If your worth depends on being wanted by others, you'll always feel one notification away from emptiness. Because attention is unstable. People get busy, and silence doesn't always mean rejection, even though it feels like it. Let me say this clearly. Not being needed all the time does not mean you're unnecessary. Sometimes people assume you're strong. Sometimes they think you're busy. And sometimes they care. They're just bad at showing it. Humans are messy like that. Here's the shift that changes everything. Instead of asking, "Do they want me?" ask, "Do I want myself here? Do I feel respected? Do I feel calm or anxious? Do I like who I become when I'm chasing validation?" Because real belonging doesn't feel like begging. It feels calm. It feels mutual. It feels easy. And when you stop shrinking just to be picked, something interesting happens. People start wanting you more. Not because you tried harder, but because you stopped trying to earn what should have been freely given. So yes, the need to feel wanted is real. It's deep. It's human. Just don't let it convince you that your value disappears the moment someone looks away. You were worthy before the text, before the invite, before the validation. And you'll still be worthy after.